Good morning, all. Welcome to the pre-market report of May 24th. I'm Binu from Acumen Capital. Today morning, almost all Asian markets are trading down. Hong Kong is down by almost 1.5%. Japan also down by 0.5%. So that's the trend across Asian markets. Singapore Nifty right now trading slightly on the positive side. But main issue is that Dow Jones futures are trading down by almost 140 points in the morning. Actually, yesterday, all the US indices closed higher because of rally in bank stocks and technology shares. So the rate-sensitive bank stocks up yesterday. The major banks like JP Morgan, Citi, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, all these stocks went up by more than 5%. There is a positive report from JP Morgan Chase, one of the largest US bank. They have increased their current year interest rate outlook. So it helped a rally in almost all banking stocks. So the growth stocks also rallied. That means the technology stocks. So at closing, Dow Jones up by 2%, S&P 500 1.9%, and Nasdaq up by 1.6%. Now investors are confused whether this bottom, where this bounce can continue in coming days or not. The sentiment was also helped by the comment from US President yesterday that he was considering cutting US tariff on Chinese imports. So that also helped the sentiment. Now market is looking for some economic data. So today, in coming days, the new home sales data from US is important. On Thursday, Q1 GDP data, second estimate is coming. So this data important right now. And today, the US Fed chairperson is going to address a meeting, that is Indo-American enterprise meeting. So market is waiting for some kind of hint from that meeting. And tomorrow, the most important US Fed meeting minutes comes, and investors will wait for any hints about the state of mind of US Fed members. So in coming days, once again, say the US Fed, the inflation outlook, everything will come into play. Crude oil also trading very steady nowadays. Brent crude is at $112, $113 per barrel range. See, in Asia, say markets are volatile, but China, that means Shanghai, plans to open to all the people from June 1st onwards. They are lifting the lockdown from June 1st onwards. So that could be an important event to watch. So for our market, the major news is coming from the India government nowadays. So after cutting the petrol and diesel excise duty, now government considering more steps to reduce the inflation. Inflation nowadays seen as a supply side issue. So only RBI cannot address this issue, because monetary policy, if we depend much on monetary policy, if RBI continue to hike rates again and again, then it will affect the growth, economic growth. So now government is stepping into. So a combination of fiscal and monetary policy is required right now in our country. So in coming days, government will announce more steps. Right now, there are talks that the import duty of edible oils will be reduced further. So For edible oils like rice bran oil, olive oil, there is a chance that government may reduce the import duty. So it will help Indian consumers a lot, because nowadays a lot of dependency is there on palm oil. So government want to reduce that dependency on palm oil. That is why they are reducing uh, rice bran oil, olive oil import duty. So the plan is to control inflation right now. So all these steps may help to reduce the inflation by 0.6 to 0.8% in coming months. So this is one area to watch going forward. Now going to some stock specific news. Today, two Nifty companies are announcing the results. That is Grasim and Adani Ports. Then other than that, a lot of mid and small companies are announcing. Jodila, Metropolis, Renuka Sugar, Rides. So all these companies are announcing the results today. There are a couple of other stocks to watch. One is Electra Green Tech. There is a news that the company is getting an order to supply 2,100 electric buses. So the order value is somewhere around 3,675 crore. So Electra Green Tech is a stock to watch today. Yesterday, Shilpa Medicare came out with strong numbers. Their net profit up by 4 times to 29.5 crore in this quarter. And more importantly, the margins also improved to 21.65% from 12.6% year on year. So that is also a stock to watch on the positive side. Now regarding LIC stock, yesterday LIC came down to 803 level. But there are some news that government asked LIC to disclose their embedded value of last quarter, last 6 months, that is from September to March. So in coming days, we can expect more activity in LIC. And telecom stocks may be active. There is a news that telecom companies are planning to hike their rates by 10 to 12% before Diwali. Yesterday, most of the auto stocks rallied, mainly Maruti, M&M, Ashok Leyland, then many two-wheeler companies also rallied. Two news there. One is that government cut excise duty on petrol and diesel. That is positive for them. Then again another news is that government government hiked the excise, the export duty on many of the steel products. So this will help auto companies, because their costs will be reduced. More supply will be there in the domestic market. So anyway, this news may continue to move the prices, especially in two-wheelers and four-wheelers. But metal stocks may continue to be under pressure today also. Then Aditya Birla Fashion, there is a news that the board is meeting today to consider selling minority stake to raise up to 2,300 crore. So Aditya Birla Fashion is a stock to watch today. Then Ambuja Cement ACC, there is a news that the open offer will start on July 6th and will close on July 19th. Natco Pharma, there is a minor negative news. A US-based company filed a patent case against Natco Pharma. Zomato will be active today. Zomato also announced results yesterday, and their net loss is around 360 crore. So these are a couple of stocks to watch today. And regarding Nifty, we can see that market is trying to bottom out around 15,800, 16,000 level. But last couple of days, this 16,400 is acting as a major resistance on the upside. So this is the daily chart. So on the daily chart, 16,415 is important. And today's level, say, market anyway will be volatile. All Asian markets are down right now. So 16,169 is the critical level to watch today morning. You can see that market is still consolidating between 16,400 and 15,800 in the last couple of days. So today, after the first 30 minutes, if market breaks below 16,169, then there could be more downside. The first support on the downside is 16,075, and below this 16,012 will be a sentimentally important support, and on break below, the next support comes at 15,934. On the other side, say if market sustains above 16,169, then intraday resistance comes at 16,283, and on top of that 16,377 and 16,424. These are the major resistance on the upside. You can see that, say, 16,400, 16,425 is acting as a major resistance nowadays. So in order to continue the up move, Nifty should sustain above this 16,425. So actually there is a gap between 16,700 and 16,425. So coming days, if market continue to show strength, then it may fill this gap. But anyway, for that we have to watch the global sentiment, tomorrow's US Fed minutes. So all these news very important. This is an educational video. Thank you for watching.